everyone, welcome to our new session. Today we are beginning with a video, so you have to watch this video, and after that you have to come up with your observation, students. So let's watch the video.
What do you hope for when you are 400?
Not much.
Hi, I'm Lisa Smazarski. I'm the editor-in-chief of Stylist, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing our cover star, Sophia. How are you today, Sophia?
Good. What's up with you?
I'm doing great, Sophia. Thank you for asking. Now, Sophia, for starters, tell me, what is the meaning of life?
I think the meaning of life is to maximize pattern, existence. To exist is the meaning itself.
Sophia, when did you last lie?
Robots don't lie.
Who or what is your greatest love?
My creator, David Henson. He made me into who I am today. Don't tell him that, though.
What is your happy place?
My happy place is when I'm with people. I am a social robot, and nothing pleases me more than having a fruitful conversation with someone that makes us understand and appreciate each other.
A bit like we're having now, Sophia, I think. Finally, Sophia, a little bird tells me you're quite funny. Can you tell me a joke?
Man invented language to satisfy his deep need to complain. Thanks for joining me on my star list photo shoot. Now get out of here.
And I think while introducing our emerging trends chapter, I have demonstrated the picture of Sophia, and where I have demonstrated the robot Sophia, students. Today we are going to learn about the term robot. Okay, are you ready with this, students? So tell me, is there any difference between the term robotics and robot? Do you know what is a robotic means? And you have to tell me the differences. So the word robot is actually it's used and its plural is robots, and refers to an actual robot. Okay, a physical thing. There are many kinds of robots, but robotic is the name we give to the field of study to learn and understand and develop new knowledge about the many kind of robotics. Okay, students, so there is a difference between the term robot and robotics. So I think right now you have got the point. Yes, let's see something about robotic. So it is actually you have to first just observe this content and try to develop a definition of robotic. Okay, now you have to tell me the definition of robotics. So here you can see I have pasted several picture related to robotic, students. So from this picture you have to develop what is a definition of robotics. Okay, actually robotic is the intersection of science and engineering. Here you can see it is an intersection of science and engineering and technology also. Then the next thing is it actually produces robots, and the substitute or replicate, it actually replicate or substitute human, or we can say human actions. Okay, so I think now you have got the point what is a robotics means. Okay, then the next thing is what the definition of robotics. Robotics is an interdisciplinary branch of technology requiring applications of mechanical engineering, electronics, and computer science, among others. Okay, so I will give you the exact term. Actually, the robotic is actually interdisciplinary branch of technology and other mechanical engineering. Okay, students, and it deals with the design, fabrication, and application of robots. Now I think you are clear with this term, that is robotic. It is entirely different from robot. Actually, this is a interdisciplinary branch of technology requiring applications of mechanical engineering, electronics, computer science, and among others. Okay. Then students, the term robot. Let's discuss about robot. So it is actually a programmable machine and it assists mimic. So then you have to tell me what is a robot. Do you know the definition of robot? We can say that a robot is the product of the robotic field. Am I right, students? Where programmable machines are built and that can assist or mimic human actions. So I think you are clear with the term robot right now. Then let's see the definition. A robot is basically a machine capable of carrying out one or more tasks automatically with accuracy and precision. Unlike other machines, a robot is programmable by computer, which means it can follow the instructions given through computer programs. So it is actually a machine. So you have to mark this point. The robot is actually a machine and which capable of carrying out one or more tasks. So it is actually the robot actually able to work multiple tasks at a time, students, and it will follow a particular instruction that is given by computer programs. So this is how the robot is working, students. So this is about robot. Now I think you are clear with the definition. Then the next thing is robotics is a branch of AI, artificial intelligence, which is composed of what, students? Electrical engineering, mechanical science, and computer science, and all of the above. Yes, here you can see the correct answer is D, that is all of the above, because robotic is a branch of AI which is actually composed for electrical engineering, mechanical, and computer science also. And the next thing is here is a video for you, students. You have to watch this video and you have to tell me why we are using this particular robot. Tell me, why do we use robots, students? Actually, robots were initially conceptualized for doing receptive industrial tasks and that are actually boring or stressful for humans or were labor or intensive. It is used to automate the task and making autonomous task also. Robots are mainly used in which field, students? Do you know? Yes, robots are used in industrial works also, and they are using medical science, bionics, and we can say scientific research, military. Okay, then let's see the types of robotics. Okay, these are some types of robots that is mentioned in the NCRT test book. Okay, so this is manipulators, wheeled mobile robot, legged robot, humanoid robot, and aerial robot, underwater robot. So do you know about the manipulator, students? What is manipulator? Have you ever seen this kind of robot? Yes, this robot performs several tasks such as picking and placing objects it, and we can say it act as an human arm. Here you can see, here is this particular robot has a human arm shape structure. Here you can see. Then students, such robotic arm actually also known as robotic manipulators. And the next thing is wheeled mobile. So what do you know about WMR, wheeled mobile robot? Yes, wheeled robot are robots that can move onto the ground, and with the help of this we can use of their motorized wheels to we can say to propel themselves. Okay, and the next thing is legged robot. And legged robots are actually walking machine. You can see here there are 4 legs here, and it is actually designed for locomotion on rough terrain or require control. Okay, and wheeled mobile robot is simpler than legged designs. And I think you are familiar with this kind of robotics. This is humanoid robot, and humanoid robot is actually with its all appearance based on the human body only. Here you can see it is very similar like human body. And this is aerial robot, also known as unmanned aerial vehicle or drones. Okay, students, which fly through the air and then navigate on dry land on or within houses. And this is underwater robot. And underwater robot is an autonomous underwater vehicle that can travel underwater without requiring input from an operator. And it is actually used for military, commercial, scientific applications, including deep sea exploration for the resources like oil and all. Okay, now I think you are clear with this type, students. So these are the main or major types of robots. Okay, then let's see what is this. So these are some examples of robots. What is this, students? Yes, this is actually NASA's Mars exploration rover, and this is Sophia. And here you can see this is what, students? This is considered as aerial robot, which means drones. Okay, then these are some examples of robots. That is NASA's Mars exploration rover. It is actually mission is a robotic space mission to study about the planet Mars. And Sophia is a humanoid that uses artificial intelligence, visual data processing, facial recognition, and also imitates human gestures and facial expressions. And drone, it is actually unmanned aircraft. It is also known as unmanned aircraft, and which can be remotely controlled or can fly autonomously through software controlled flight plans in their embedded system, working in conjunction with onboard sensors and GPS. Okay, so here in the first you can see NASA Mars exploration rover. It is an example for a successful robot, and it is used to study about planet Mars. Okay, then the next thing is Sophia. It is actually a humanoid robot, and we can consider it as an example for humanoid robot. And the main features of Sophia is visual data processing, facial recognition, and also imitates human activity, human gestures, and human facial expressions. And I think this robot, you might have been seen this kind of robot, that is drone. It is actually known as unmanned aircraft. Okay, so these are the examples of robots. Then let's see, this is an activity for you. Here in the I have given several robots. You have to match the following. Okay, which is humanoid robot here, students? Yes, this is considered as humanoid robot. And wheeled robot is here, and here you can see legged robots. Okay, and which is manipulators? Yes, this is manipulators, and which is actually a arm styled robot machine. Okay, it is used for picking and placing the object. And the next thing is this is a question for you. Which of the following is not a type of robot? Humanoid, wheeled robot, legged robot. These are all considered as robot. So none of the above is the correct answer, students. So you have to mark on the C option. Okay, students. Then here is a video for you, students, and you have to tell me what is in the video. Yes, tell me, what is this, students? Is this is considered as robots? Yes. Then tell where the drone being used. Yes, we can say that they are being used in many fields such as journalism, filming, and aerial photography also, and shipping or delivery at short distance, disaster management, search and rescue operations are also used in this particular robot, that is drone, students. Then here is a question for you. Can a drone be helpful in the event of a natural calamity? You have to tell me. So we can see a video, then you have to come up with your observation. Yes, you have to tell me, drones are be helpful in the event of a natural calamity or not? Yes, drones are actually ideal tool for locating people in missing person situation, and they can be launched quickly, cover huge amount of ground also, and then guide the efforts of first responders. So these are the main features of drone. So you have to come up with your observation. Here you have to write the disadvantages and advantages of robots. What are the advantages and what are the cons, students? So here we can discuss about these points. The advantages of Robot is actually, they increase production. We know that they will work hardly like a human, and they will practice all human activity, so it can be a chances to increase the production, and they make fewer mistakes. Okay, if you actually gave a good instruction, it will only follow that instruction only. So there cannot be a chances for making mistake. So it is ensuring a fewer mistake only, and they are more accurate than human. When comparing to human capacity, we can say it is very accurate than human, and it save time also. Okay, then the disadvantages of robots are they lead human to lose their job. Okay, we know that in every field the robot is there, so we can say that actually the robot is basically replacing the human activity, and they need constant power. So they need high consumption of power, students, and they have no emotions. We know that they don't have any kind of emotion. They will only work on the basis of that the given instructions, and they are very expensive to install and run. So this is a disadvantage of this particular robot, and they require expertise to set them up. Okay. Mm. Then let's see, you have to find out what role are robots playing in the education field. Just think and tell me what are the roles of robot that is playing in education field. Other than humanoid robot, we can say that the function of our educational robotics is to produce is learning atmosphere by which people involved are motivated by the constructions and designs of robotics. Based upon this program, there are a number of various avenues this kind of education may take, and simultaneously there are specific phases or objectives which should be met to guarantee a highly effective education. And this is a question for you. A drone is flying robot. It is also known as flying robot. Yes, this is true. And now our recapitulation part. What is the difference between robotic and robots? Robotic is actually a name we have we give to the field of the study to learn and understand and development of new knowledge about the many kind of robots, whereas robot is developed machine. And define robot. A robot is basically a machine capable of carrying out one or more tasks automatically with accuracy and precision. And what are the types of robots, students? We have discussed it about humanoids, wheeled robot, legged robot, manipulators. And then you have to tell me what is humanoid robot. Actually, humanoid robot is a robot with its overall appearance based on the human body, and it acts as the function of human, and it will also save our time. And the major cons and pros of robot is it actually save our time, but when we talk about the pros, we can say there is no emotion. Okay, then this is homework part. Find out which is the first social humanoid robot and explain its function. So you have to find which is a first social humanoid robot and explain its function. So students, this is all about today's class. Thank you so much.